So for those who do not know how the hype balloon works, basically there is a single channel point redeem you can do right now because a hype train is happening. So if you're following, you are given a default of 300. If you've been here before, you have plenty of it. But you can just spam those, and every single one of those balloons pops up. Those do appear in front of my game. They are tracked in the upper left. You can try to set a record. The longer the hype train goes, the more that can be, the higher that goal can get. But basically, it's a fun little way for y'all to interact during the hype train. I love it. So yeah. Oh, thank you. My little alert said, thank you, Mick Leslie, for the gift sub. I appreciate that. Level up! Ah, God! Roses! Roses! Roses!
Welcome, Elusivities. Pull up a
And
chair.
I just looked at it, I go, do you have a link to anywhere you actually, you know, create videos or streams?
Oh, hello, Vividistski.
Thank you.
Fancy seeing you here.
This isn't a new map! Right. Down. Oh, rude!
Holly saw 4 RLs
suck.
here. Did you bring me any moss?
Crap! Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last! Snow bullied. Snow bullied! Yeah, I'm no fool. I know secrets. Rude.
Well, since you're here now, you entertain me.
Not a train seal. That's the first clown asking to be entertained.
Excuse you?
You're welcome!
This is right out of you. God, you're hot.
God, I like her.
All right. That's enough out of you.
That better be a good treasure. It was! I've been wanting a collar. Oh, now I look like a sub. Good, we have the Katamari-shaped cutout. When you become a tad larger, perhaps you can roll up I'm having a
Holly,
moment.
Holly, they're called calf pints here.
I realize my name is spelled different, but I'm having a moment. There's one. Oh, you suck!
Did I just what?
I couldn't see!
It's almost always snow.
I forgot it. I forgot I had that little call out there. I love and appreciate y'all a lot. I'm gonna go get some food. But that said, I will catch y'all next time, so see. Through my controller. See ya. Love ya. I'm not meaning to look up her ass. The controller is upside down somewhere under my desk and I got hunted down. I'm sorry. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Holly, calm down on the caps.
Imaro 100 is here. Good to see you.
I don't know what you mean that I had. What do you mean I entered your brain? What are you talking about?
I'm too flexy for my shirt. Bravo. Bravo. Good job. You did it.
I'm switching over early. Hello, Elusive. Hello, Vividist. Hello, Holly. Hello, Imoru. Hello. Holly's got like 20 minutes. But hello, everybody. So, you may notice this game looks a little pixelated.
Hey, okay. Hey, Lapis. So, you may notice this looks a little different. I went through my stream history, and I know I've played this on Twitch before, but apparently since Twitch started tracking the games that I play, that I've been playing, which would be 2019, I have apparently never played the original Katamari Damacy on stream here. I have apparently never played the original Katamari Damacy. I played Katamari Damacy Reroll, which is not the same. The controls are different. And I have played 8 different Katamari games with Katamari in the title. It doesn't count the mobile games because there are a handful of mobile ones that I was unable to actually find in the listing of games to play. But I've never played this one. And I'm like, I could set up my PS3 and I could stream the original through that because I own it on my PS3 and I could replay it that way. Sure. I could hook up my PS2 and use the video out and send that to my system. Sure. But what would be fun? What would really be fun is what we're doing today. We're using an emulator because I own this game in so many ways, in so many versions. But we're using an emulator tonight. And why are we using an emulator tonight? Because retro achievements exist. There is a community effort by people to create achievements for classic games. I was telling you, Holly, that they're called calf pints here. If you're going to address them, they're calf pints. Hello, AZ. Yeah, so we are going to be playing the original Katamari Damacy with achievements. So I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna start a new game. The only reason it's not is because I was testing something. But we are starting a new game. We are playing with achievements. Let's go. Original Katamari Damacy. Because I want to have all 10 Katamari Damacy games in my log of games I've played. Not just 8 of them. I can't be missing one. Hopefully the volume is good. Please let me know if it's not. I can adjust it, but it looks like, according to my volume levels, we're good. Hey, Amber. Also, I'm drinking tonight. This might be a long stream, but I'm off tomorrow, so, meh. The one thing about, like, this era of games is they're not as vibrant. You know what? I'm gonna mess with things really quick. I'm gonna open the settings. And the reason I'm doing this is because I think I can brighten them. If I go here and I say, what, 70? That might be a bit much. Can I just up the brightness to like 60? Oh yeah, that feels much better. There we go, 60. That's all I needed. Hey, Mello. Hey, Input. Hello, Prince. This is the King. Long time no see. I think this is because I'm creating a second save. We thought today would be a good day for rolling. The Katamari, the Prince. Where the first rolls, the second follows. Roll, roll, roll. For that purpose alone, we went to the bother of making this space. The king of all cosmos, going to the bother just for rolling a Katamari. Just for that, went to the bother. So we would like for you to start the rolling, but first things first. Does the prince like vibration? Meaning the moving and the shaking? No, I hate it. Plan is best. I love going on natural. If that's what you say, I didn't actually choose. On and off with the select button on the controller. All clear? Yes, good. Is that this button? I don't know if it actually works. There we go. My, very princely indeed. Such skill and such class. Dazzling! We feel a swoon coming on. Next challenge, charge and roll. Quick turn, look and jump. Careful. Careful with the look and the jump. Not easy to do when you're rolling in a hurry. We shall see you later. So here is a little thing that many people may not know, but if you look up, hello, King's up there. Mastered it already? For real? Who are you? All shook up, all amazed. Okay. That's the tutorial of the first game. It's very simple. Blah, blah. When they're that small, Holly, you really shouldn't even be holding them. You should just kind of let them lay next to them. Like, gently lay next to them and just gently pet them. Just take your fingertip and stroke the top of their head. No. It was indeed not a dream. Actually, what you're supposed to use, Holly, is a wet toothbrush. We really did it. The King of all Cosmos has really done it. A sky full of stars. We broke it! Because a wet toothbrush simulates the feeling of their mother's tongue, apparently. Yes, we were naughty. Completely naughty. So very sorry. But just between you and us, it felt quite good. Not that we can remember very clearly, but we were in all nature's embrace. We felt the beauty of all things and felt love for all. That's how it was. Did you see? We smiled a genuine smile. Did you see? The stars splintering in perfect beauty. So many there used to be. Almost a nuisance. Now there's nothing but darkness. 'Tis but a dream. But a beautiful one. See, this is why, this image here is why I am currently dressed like this. The new model has similar stuff, but I do not have the nose triangle because the nose triangle feels weird. B.U.T. That miraculous, fabulous moment has passed. It's over. Isn't it? Isn't it over? We came to and found everyone furious. Even the King of all Cosmos was not spared their wrath. Really, everybody was irate. So anyway, Pee-wee Prince, hurry and bring back the glorious starry sky. Our problem, your problem, yes? You owe us your existence. We collect on the debt, yes? Hand in hand, always there, yes? The very definition of the father-son bond, yes? All right then, get cracking. Setting things to Earth. Here we are, Earth. So this level's kind of weird. The first time you do it, you only actually get 210 rather than doing more. Here we are, Earth, full of things as usual. Ah, so small. You're as small as ever. We didn't notice. Not one jot, but with the stars and all. What is that? That body, that physique, could you really be our son? Haha, I've got it. Build yourself up while you roll the Katamari. Work out and get bigger. Yes, indeed. Don't presume to take the escalator up to the throne just because. You're the prince. Woo, tangent. First time on Earth means no worrying about time. We think we'll come back and pick you up when that Katamari is 10 centimeters. Just remembered. Many things live here, scurrying around, and generally getting in the way. When one of these sneaks up behind you, an alert comes up on the lower left. You try not to bump it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Ow! Hi, Possum. So yeah, the controls feel much better on this than they do in reroll. Reroll's just slightly sluggish on the turning, and it always bugged me. Oh, that's awesome, Possum. There's two Katamari cosplayers that keep showing up on my TikTok feed. One of them dresses as the prince, and one of them dresses as the king. The one that dresses as the king, which I believe is Sue cosplay, is a mutual because I talked about Katamari. There we go. Aw, well, I'm glad, Holly. Alright, we made the 10. Let's go. We're gonna start getting achievements. Do I get an achievement for just beating the level? I have 3 out of 19 for something. Ow. I love these tutorial scenes. You cannot roll up objects larger than your Katamari. Crashing into large objects on walls breaks things. The next one's the good one. Oh, it's the one after this. Oddly shaped objects will make your Katamari... Oh, it's stretched weird here. I have a thing that's supposed to help right here. That's Scream. If your Katamari is large enough, you can only roll up moving people and cars after hitting them. Ah! Yeah, it's all stretched weird. It's fine. I think. Is it fine? I've got it set to fit to window. There's standard. That's what it wants to be. There's widescreen. I think this is the one I want, actually. King's face is right there, but I look wrong. I'm not sure which one of these is correct. Auto standard is the one it says I should be on. So it says I should be on this, so we're using this. Which cousin would be the most edible out of all of them? Oh, miso. 100% miso. Miso's head is a bowl of soup. Option number 2 is Kanoko, but I think Kanoko is poison. Honey is also a fair option. Honey is made out of candy. I think those are the only food ones I can really think of right now, though. Yay! First trophy! See, look, we're gonna get trophies. There's 130 trophies in this game they've added. I have no idea what all we're gonna get, but we got 130 trophies that the community has made. Okay, see, this is the thing. Now it's all distorted. Because I told it to be widescreen, and now it doesn't want to be widescreen. So we're going to save this. I'm going to go into the settings, but we're going to save this. Okay, and now I'm gonna load into the BIOS. We're gonna try to adjust it. Okay, so now we're gonna go system config. Hey, door. I guess it wants me to do this then? We're gonna do 4-3. And then we're going to shut down again. And we're gonna open Katamari back up. There we go. So now hopefully things look correct. Oh, I'm so sorry to— brightness! 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 So bright! Jesus! I'm really glad that We Love Katamari's like, we'll make that yellow. Hey, Clue. There, now everything's the right proportions. Mellow? But now we're gonna go back to make a star 1. Sawadee Crab! Have you ever been to Thailand? It's all about kicking in Muay Thai. You know Muay Thai? Kickboxing? 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 Oh yes, almost forgot. Hurry up and make a big star! Yeah, see now his head circle's right. Okay, so now we have a time limit. Now, usually I do a fancy little side screen effect for my games, but because I have the achievements on, and I wish I could move the positioning of the achievements to be like centered, but that's not an option, and it bugs me because I want y'all to see the achievements when I get them. I wish I could make them proper. So, okay, so the general thing is, Clue, in the first one, he broke all the stars and planets out of the sky. And then in the second one, it was revealed that he didn't make enough stuff in the first one because there was a bunch of stuff he just kind of missed. Because obviously he needed far more because he didn't make enough. So then the second one is spent adding planets and things and stuff into it. The third one, however... the third one is Beautiful Katamari, where he ends up playing, he's playing tennis or badminton, and he ends up, basically serving too hard and creating a black hole. And then in Katamari Forever, he is, showing off how high he can jump and then jumps too high and gets a concussion. But the rest of the planets are all still there because they never got destroyed. So honey is usually under here, but it's not actually important to collect them in this one, I don't think. I mean, there is probably a trophy for it, but... Or Marcy, I think. And that's not even including Me and My Katamari, the PSP version. He is taking his family on vacation, does a cannonball in the ocean, causes a tidal wave, wipes out all the islands. And then the Vita one, he's just doing it to get back in shape, I guess, because he's washed up. And then he claims that he was pretending. I think that's everything. I mean, that's 6, and then... Yeah. And then there was the 2 rerolls. So out of the mainline stuff, that is the plots. There we go. No. Well, that means it's time for bed, Holly. Okay, so here's the thing. I have options here, right? It's usually this. I usually go here, and then I grab my game again. And then I go into filters. No. Filters here. I remove that. And then I think I turn that on. But what I'd like to do here... Okay, wait, this works. One sec, I have to scale this very delicately for this to not break. Okay, there we go. Got that. Right? And then I want... this, but this is grabbing the wrong thing. There? Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong thing. I need to do this one? Yeah, okay, okay, wait, we're getting there, we're getting there. I think that's right, and then filters and... oh. Do we got shadow going on the sides? Yep, we got shadows. Okay, we got the shadows going off the sides. We've got the gameplay there. The only thing that doesn't look right to me is the scaling of the overall, like, piece. Let's do 200 and 200. There we go. Right? That looks good. I think that looks good. Right, so we've got a little, like, pixelated thing on the outside. Everything's good. And then we've got the game scaled. I think that looks good. I'm not going to stop you, Holly, but just know that I am advising you to go to sleep as soon as you can, please, okay? But yeah, I like having something there on the sides that kind of still fills the space. You have my condolences, Hazy. Okay, so we got a great score. And if I did this correctly, this also means that the achievements should show up correctly on the screen because of how I scaled the window, rather than keeping it full screen. It depends on how long you end up staying up. Like, if it gets to 7:30 my time, I'm gonna be questioning, you know? Alright, make a star number 2. Ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Magandang tanghali po. Have you ever been to the Philippines? We just did Philippines. No, we did Thailand. We hope you can visit during the days rolling, like that's possible. Oh yes, a royal present for the hardworking prince. That's what we were thinking while playing cut. Yep, so now there's a present on the planet for us. Setting things to Earth. Oh no, they've got ants. Ow. Give me the pachinko balls. But yes, this is the game. This is the original version of the game that they were told would never make it in the States, and it was a cult classic, and I'm so glad it came out over here. This game has brought me so much joy over the years, and almost all of the titles have made it to the States, which is huge. Because generally speaking, like a lot of like niche series, even not so niche series like Monster Hunter, I believe a lot of the titles never made it to the States. The only one that never made it to the States, I think, really was the Katamari Damacy Online, which was a Korean mobile or Korean mobile focused one. So your spelling is amazing today, Dor. What I really like, though, is, like, in all the Katamari Damacy games, most of the levels are the same levels that they've just expanded on. Like, there's such a charm to, like, keeping the same levels in the newer versions and doing callbacks and things. Soap! Get the socks, get the socks! Yes, yes, yes. I will do my best, Holly. They'll be here for 10 minutes. Get some sleep. Woo! Eggplant. Have a good night, Holly. Thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Oh, God. Adore, if you're able to talk, why don't you use talk to text? That'll make your life a little bit easier. If you're not able to talk, obviously I get why you're not using it, but if you're able, talk to text is your friend. Give me the present. Wait, did I really only need 20 centimeters? I got over 2 minutes left. Holy crap, I'm doing great. Granted, I've played so much Katamari, I'm not surprised. I'm assuming you dropped your phone and half the screen stopped working? Or at least something similar. Totally valid, Door. Totally valid. This song is so good. What's fun, NK, is I have like every Katamari game's maps like down, except for Touch My Katamari. Actually, I say that. I probably have most of them down on Me and My Katamari as well. I'm thinking of playing that again soon. I almost did that today, believe it or not. I was running some tests before I went live, just to see if I could use the analog stick on the Vita. Because I can play it on the Vita, and the fact that I can play the PSP game on the Vita means I have access to a lot that I would not typically have. But I can actually play it with 2 analog sticks, which is great. There's so much to roll up in this level. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. The goal of this level is 20 centimeters. I am at 36. Give me more. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Door. It's been that way that long. Oh. Well, you got the new one coming out in like 2 months, NK. You got a brand new Katamari title coming out in 2 months with slightly different designs of the people, which really throws me. Like, they actually changed the design of the people. NK, it's on everything. It's not just on the Switch 2. It's on PC, it's on PS5, it's on Xbox, it's on Switch 2. they just revealed it at the Nintendo thing, so they only showed the Switch 2 logo because Nintendo won't show other logos. But it's on everything. I've already got it on the PS5. It's purchased. It's waiting to download. You gotta be aware when things reveal at like PlayStation showcases or Xbox showcases or Nintendo showcases, those companies will not allow them to show other logos. So you have to double check to see what all it's on. But no, the new Katamari's on everything. Like, it's available on everything. They were just showing it off for the Switch 2 because, yeah. But I'm gonna be real with you, NK. I bought an Apple TV to play Katamari. Was it worth it? Kind of. I learned that there was a cousin named Cameron. That's not another one's, but... Ooh, look at that. Got a shooting star. Got two trophies there. But yeah, you gotta be very careful with that. You always gotta double check kind of what they're releasing on. But no, it's not a Nintendo title. It's a Bandai title, so I don't think they'd screw themselves over like that. Just wouldn't be worth it.
It's time to go.
Okay.
I mean, for what it's worth, NK. I mean, like, it's what, 40 USD is the price of the main one for the base game? Granted, for an extra $20, you get 50 bonus songs. I bought the full version. The one thing I will say is, if you are getting it on Steam, please play it with a controller. Please play it with a controller, especially a PlayStation controller if you're able. Don't play with keyboard and mouse. I've seen people play with keyboard and mouse, and it just concerns me so much. Like, what do you mean you're gonna play this with a keyboard? Don't play Katamari with a keyboard, Jesus. Yeah, I got the PS5 version, NK. It is waiting. I am so excited. NK, that means that I'm gonna have to maybe invite you to a multiplayer match at some point, because I'm gonna need people to play that with, and I'm assuming it's not gonna be cross-platform. So if you're gonna be playing on PlayStation, you'll be able to play against me. So bring it on. I am gonna need so many people to play multiplayer with. Oh, gotcha. But no, like, okay, I'm gonna be real. Y'all know it's bragging rights if you beat me in Katamari, right? Like, it is bragging rights if you beat me in Katamari. I'm gonna be real, I'm probably going to end up at some point also getting the PC version once the modding community takes hold of it. Hopefully the modding community takes hold of it. But I want to be able to put, like, custom cousins in and things like that. I think would be a lot of fun. Granted, there is a cousin creator, but I would still like to be able to make my own cousin. Things like that. I would definitely get into that. And I can see that being a thing with the new one. I can see the fan base really doing that this time around. Hey, Dragon. Hopefully they don't have some sort of, like, anti-cheat for the... I mean, hopefully they have, like, anti-cheat for the online, but at the same time, hopefully I can just make it private matches and not have to worry about it. If it's got, like, pairing online, obviously I want an anti-cheat of some form, but... Ooh! Okay, so I know it's competitive mode, but I think would be a really, really interesting way to do Katamari would be, like, if it had, like, ghost items and you just saw multiple people playing the same level and rolling up stuff out of your friends. If 8-year-old me heard custom Katamari, it'd be very confused because you go, what the hell is Katamari? Granted, that's because Katamari didn't exist till I was 15, but the point still stands. Help! If this is the level I think it is, the present is in a tree. It may not be the stage. It's this map, but it may not be the stage. No, I think it is this one. 50 centimeters, maybe? Yeah, no, it's got two prices. There's that, and there's the deluxe edition, which comes with 50 additional songs, which are all songs from previous game titles. Okay, yeah, so the present, I believe, is in this tree, if I hit the tree. Come on, hit the tree. Hit it again. Hit it again. Okay, I see the apples. Hit it, come on. Am I not big enough? Or is it not this version of level? One of them has the present in that tree. Yeah, I've got the full version already pre-ordered. I am excited. I am playing that as soon as it downloads. I will be dropping everything I'm doing. I will be going live the moment it is on my system. Granted, it is probably going live at noon, which is when I would normally go live anyway. But the moment it's on my system, we are going live. What I am mainly excited for, though, with it, is just having new levels. And if I did the math right, we are looking at least 50 new levels. It should be at least 50 new levels, if not more. Basically, what the new Katamari OBC. No, I am not including variations. No, it should be 50 new levels, and then most of them are probably going to fall into the 3 variations. As far as I can tell, because there were Katamari Damacy Rolling Live introduced a new mechanic to the game, which was medals. And it's actually a really good format to it. Instead of having to kind of guess when you've actually beat a Katamari Damacy level, you had 3 goals. It was get to a certain size in a certain amount of time, get to a certain another size in a certain amount of time, and then complete the goal. Were the 3 challenges per level. And that's the same as what you're actually dealing with now, except it just wouldn't tell you that. But in Katamari Damacy Rolling Live on Apple TV, it actually spelled those out for you. Now, those same medals make an appearance in the trailer for the new Katamari, and in one of the screenshots, the player had, I think, 143-ish. So if they had 143, you divide that by 3, you're obviously getting just under 50. But not all levels usually have an eternal mode, or they don't always have modes similar to that, which means there is most likely that many, and they were playing on a version that had everything unlocked for the trailer. Because typically you give them a copy that has everything. What I'm really hoping for is that they do something new, and that is, well, I say something new. They do something they haven't done since Beautiful Katamari, and they give us DLC. Oh, you say that, NK, but Katamari Damacy, Katamari Forever did in fact have variations for the Cowbear level. It did actually have a full speed roll, where your Katamari was always moving forward, no matter what. And Touch My Katamari actually had a mode with, Touch My Katamari was weird on this one, because they actually changed, what's funny, NK, is I did collect the Cowbear in that mode. But, the thing with Touch My Katamari that was really interesting. Touch My Katamari actually. I'm trying. I got wedged. Touch My Katamari actually redid the Cowbear level with no timer, which is really interesting. Pretty much like that door. Touch My Katamari actually removed the timer from a lot of those levels, which I think was actually a kind of nice feature. But they also had an unlockable Eternal mode, which made no sense because it was unlocking the mode you already had. So it was a little bugged there, design-wise. I think they removed the timer at some point and forgot to remove the unlock, or the unlockable Eternal mode. But that is a thing. That is actually a thing. So they do have special modes in those. Touch My Katamari had some weird choices in it, but it was neat to see. Can I get to 90? I'd like to get to 90. I am pretty sure here. Not 100% sure. But I think one of the trophies is actually the sandcastle. I didn't get it, but eh. If that was only what it did, NK. If that was only what it did. That was just Irish playing Protonobia. But an interesting one to add into that, NK, I don't know if you saw with the new Katamari. It's only in screenshots. It's not actually in any of the trailers. But you know the just right level where you kind of have to guess the size of the Katamari when you end the level? The new one is a snow level. So if you want to update it, Amber, you can. So it still said Irish, and I see what you're saying. What you need to do, Amber, is in the upper right of Streamloots, go to your profile, and then there should be update account information, and it just resyncs it with Twitch, and then that'll fix it. It just renames you to whatever your Twitch name is. It was well timed, wasn't it, NK? But yeah, the new one is going to be a snow level, which means you're going to be constantly gaining size while trying to do it. Which I think is a really interesting way to go about it. What I'm hoping for is that we get a new equivalent to the Million Roses.
They said on TV that all the stars disappeared.
Oh, honey, things like that just don't happen.
But I'm hoping we get a new equivalent to the Million Roses. Which, for those who didn't see, I hit 600,000 roses today.
But that's what they
In the
said.
last 10 days, we have averaged 10K per day. We went from 500K to 600K in 10 days. We're getting there. We are getting there. We are going to get that Million Roses. We probably won't get it before... I mean, actually, if I keep at the same rate, we'll get it before the new Katamari comes out. But that's amazing, Door. It's listening. Hey, Rose! Sending things to Earth. What do you mean, NK? Oh, save the pandas, where the amount of money you collect actually means something. So it did mean something in... The original version of that level came from Me and My Katamari, in which you had to roll up stuff in the desert. I think there is one. I think there is one, NK, but I haven't hit it yet. I think it's at 100K. 100K is my guess for the size you need to be to actually get something special. Okay, can I restart this level? Nope. I think it's 100K, and my record is 99K. I'm not even joking. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, wait. Yeah, no, it was from... You're right. But they did that... They redid that level to really, like, expand on it for the charity thing.
Demand payment. Provide them with treats.
Alright, we will... Are you... So, there's a reason I said that the first Katamari is more broken than reroll, and it's kind of funny how bad it is. I'm stuck. And yeah, that one worked correctly, Amber. Yep, no worries. So, I am going to go to the home planet and we're going to restart this one. Now, I'm going to ask you this, Amber. Would you like me to give them treats or would you like me to give them catnip? You get to pick. Treats or catnip? Catnip? Alright. Hey, buddy. Gary. You got a strong sense of smell, don't you, buddy? Phoebe? And he's here. I put it in the cat bed for you, buddy. Buddy, I put it in the cat bed. Buddy, cat bed. Buddy. I put it right next to where you were. He's... Dude, you were standing on it. Over here. It's in the cat bed. He jumped back out of it like, I don't know. I think it's over here. Like, my God. Who am I rolling? There we go. Alright, let's try the level without it breaking this time. But yeah, did you know in the original Katamari, you can actually fall through the map? And if you fall through the map, you end up getting grabbed by the angels and placed back down on the top of the map? I've only had it happen to me once. Like, it is genuinely hard to get out of the map. Come on. There we go. Now I don't need to go down here again. It is extremely humid right now. It's not that hot. Like, the temperature has finally dropped here, but it is extremely humid for me. I love the crab carrying the TV around. It's one of my favorite little things in the first game. Okay, up here, give me your food. Give me the crab stack. Oh. Come on. There we go. Whoop. All the crabs! I do want to note to anybody who may have tuned in late, while I could technically play this in widescreen mode, widescreen mode stretches out the king and it looks really weird. So we're playing in 4x3 so the king stops looking a bit wide. I forgot that she was on a horseshoe crab. How did I forget she was on a horseshoe crab? I can't reach those two. There we go. Hello? God, there's so much stuff to roll up in this level. Okay, there's that one. God, that one's hard to get. Return my crabs to me! Send me up. I need to go up. Send me up. I need to go up. Send me up. Send me up. Send me up. What is with the Japanese trope of pots and pans in trees? Anybody? I've never understood this trope, but it is 100% a Japanese trope. I've seen it in multiple Japanese games, and I do not understand. It's always a wash pan in a tree, and I don't... I see 2 survivors. Maybe 3. I got 120. I bet there was 125. I got 90%, so there was 132-ish. Right? No, 133. 133. 90% though. Fantastic. Oh, make cancer with 107 or above. 80%. Cool. I like these trophies. These are good trophies. They're not like cruel trophies, but... Congratulations, it's 90% cancer. Yeah, no, I kind of figured it was going to be.
I feel it. I feel the cosmos.
You know what? Right there. Right there, 100% of the reason why I dislike We Love Katamari Damacy reroll is that reroll does not have the English audio track as an option. Now, Royal Revelry is the exact same in both languages because there's no Japanese audio for it. The opening is just in English. But reroll for the first one does not have English audio tracks. And while I understand, the other game that does that is it Flicks? But I've also seen it in I think it's called Flicks. It's a PS1 title. Hey, NK. PS1? I gotta double check this. Yeah, it's called, Fix. P-H-I-X is the name of it. I've seen it in 2 games, I've seen it in a bunch of anime, but it's always a wash bin dropped from a height landing on their head, but I've seen it twice in games where it drops on the head of the player. In games. It's common enough. Bum ba bum ba bum. I had to refill my drink. Have a good one, NK. Thanks for hanging out. Oh! It's 133 because there's 133 constellations, isn't it? Is it 133 or 108? How many constellations are there? There's 88. There's 88 constellations. Okay, so they should have done 88 crabs. 88 would have made more sense for everything. I'm sure 133 is... it's 88 constellations. 133 is something else, I guess? I just Googled it. I'm betting there's probably two different things. There's probably a bunch of internationally recognized ones, and then ones that are recognized in a certain group that changes to 133. But yeah, I should remember 88 constellations because there is a level in Beautiful Katamari where you have to roll up one of every constellation and it's out of 88. And I know it's very much one of those, like, I'm aware of this. Oh. Yeah, 130, 133 keys on a piano. Yeah, no, that's valid. Wait, no, isn't that 88 keys? That's 88 keys as well, right? No, my brain is not braining. I'm alcoholing, so my brain is not gonna work at top capacity. Well, now I want to click on that. What do you expect me to do, OBC? You know, I think the wash bin thing, didn't the wash tub also get dropped in Kung Fu Hustle? Oh god, this is not a good run. Ah. So just kind of a trope playing on... I guess it's kind of similar to like the pie on the windowsill and things where it's just like... It's just kind of cheap shit that just kind of does that, right? Just kind of neat. And I guess, yeah, because that wash bin isn't really something you see in the West, right? So... I'm having a really, really bad run here. Like, really bad? I left the home too soon is what happened. I'm gonna end up recovering and still get a shooting star. Watch me. I believe this is the level I typically fall out of the map on. It's back in the corner right there, on the left. It is interesting, obviously. But yeah, no, so it's a comedy trope that kind of got done. It is just interesting to think about, right? When you have stuff like that pop up. Oh my god! See, but this was my point. Yeah, like reroll didn't have all these like issues in it with like getting stuck as much, but I knew the physics were off when I played reroll. Like, it was nice to play it, but it felt weird. Oh, Gemini? Are we talking about Gemini, Amber? Or are we talking about a different constellation of sisters? 'Cause I think there's two. I don't think I have a favorite constellation. I think I have an affinity towards Orion just because of Men in Black. Yeah, ropes and improper handling and things like that. Pisces? The fish? Ugh. Oh, Pleiades. Yeah. My God. I remember this level typically being a bit of a nuisance, so I'm not even too bothered, but I am like way behind where I should be regardless. Meow. I was never big on the stars in general. We gotta make up for lost time if I want to get the shooting star still. I'm determined. I'm almost there. Let's go. Oh, I did it with over 2 minutes left. I might have actually nailed this. My goal is to get a shooting star. Not every level has a shooting star though, and I don't know which ones don't, but for such an awful start, if I get the shooting star, I'm gonna be very pleased. Well, everybody, I'm wedged. There we go. Free me! You can go on the roof in this one, and there's actually a lift to get you there if you're not too big. But I am too big, so I just rolled up the lift. Consume the child!
Don't you think it's been a while since we told Cameron we love their work?
Not really, Mari, but I appreciate that. Roll up that. Got the heater. I want to be clear because that random message from Mari always seems like I'm being cocky. Y'all suggested the messages in those, not me. And Mari just grabs from a list at random, and you can always suggest more things for Mari to say in the Discord. Give me the katana. Oh, we nailed this level. Camera zooming out. This is something I've had to explain to people. When the camera does this zoom out, it means you've aced the level. Which is weird, because I wouldn't think that 130 would be enough to ace this level. But apparently it is. Ugh. Yay! Nice, OBC. You just thought it was like social interaction. I did not get a shooting star.
Here is a news update. The night sky is showing signs of recovery. The cause is being investigated.
Hurry up now.
Mom, now they're saying the stars are coming back.
That's nice, dear. We'll miss the plane unless we hurry.
But that's what they said.
Aw. But that's what they said. Don't believe everything you see on TV, son. Okay, we are going to take a quick break because now it's normally the time that I would go live. So we are going to run ads. You are not going to miss anything, I promise, but I will catch you all in 3 minutes. So be right back. Oops. Oh my god, that's actually real! I thought it was me! I thought it was a meme! So for those who do not know how the hype balloon works, basically there is a single channel point redeem you can do right now because the hype train is happening. So if you're following, you are given a default of 300. If you've been here before, you have plenty of it. But you can just spam those and every single one of those balloons pops up. Those do appear in front of my game. They are tracked in the upper left. You can try to set a record. The longer the hype train goes, the more that can be, the higher that goal can get. But basically it's a fun little way for y'all to interact during the hype train. I love it. So yeah. Oh, thank you. My little alert. Thank you, Mick Leslie, for the gift sub. I appreciate that. Level up! Ah, God! Roses! 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 And I just looked at it, I go, do you have a link to anywhere you actually, you know, create videos or streams?
What's going on?
Thank you. This isn't a new map!
Mr.
Look at you! Aren't you a cute dragon? I know your name is Kilo, but I'm going to name you Rocks, because you look like rocks. Just chubbier. All the heroes' friends come together to save the day! God. This game is an experience! I don't know what I'm experiencing, but it's the game. You just lost. Congratulations. Fucked up their car though. Look at that. Yeah, I'm no fool. I know secrets. Rude. There's one. Oh, you suck!
Of
I couldn't
course,
see!
it's no me that played the world. It's almost always snow.
I think the best thing about that Noir redeem is that it has a delay on it to wait a while, so that way I have to deal with the shit from Noir happening first before it actually calls out Snow, having me the one that played it. Hi, Fury. Are you done being stoned? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. You moved your head while I was grabbing my phone. Okay, buddy. Good me dog. Ba ba. Sending things to Earth. This song says I'm smart. Give me the paper. Driver placards. I think I have the least playtime in recent memory in the with this specific Katamari, so I'm kind of struggling to remember where the lines are, but we're not doing horrible. I also think this one is probably one of the more lenient ones as far as the requirements for finding everything. Really? I can't roll those up yet? Rude. Or the yellow apples. Okay. Tomatoes it is. My god, let me roll up things. Yo. Oh my god, why can't I can't roll up anything that I'm getting to. Like, I went slightly off course at the beginning, and I have just been in this permanent struggle. Nice door. I find the easiest way is just to sit. Or jump when nobody else is doing anything, but... Well, it actually does have it. So, interestingly, it has your name. I just scaled its the size of the name down to 0 so nobody can see it. But it does actually have your name on the calf pint. Obviously, you could rename them. But... name them Cabinet, because it's just a smaller door. Name them Drawer. I don't think I ever wedged myself back here. Huh. You say, give me the fence. Barrel, barrel. You're naming it Cat? You know what? Fair. I'm kind of stuck in a weird little corner here. There we go. We've still got 7 minutes. I'm still very curious to see how the clock is handled in the new game. Because the clock like always gets better every Katamari game, but it's still never good. Like the proper design would just be to have a clock that's clearly counting down to 0. And just have a minute hand that's slowly getting closer. But for whatever reason, they keep not doing that. Woo! Ah, well, I'm down here now. Let me keep going forward. Ah, Samasa. Ah! Ah! You know what? Valid. Okay, we made it back up. We're at a meter. I believe the present is up here. Yep, right there. Not easy to get. Ah. Help! Murr, murr, murr. I was talking about this the other day. I mentioned this on Blue Sky. One of my favorite little like game dev tricks in Katamari is actually in Me and My Katamari. In Me and My Katamari, all of the sound files are played at almost 3 times speed and then slowed down in game. I can get that, Amber. Like, I don't necessarily agree, but I understand. God damn it! I am trying to get that crow. And I've become too large. And I don't think I'm allowed on this roof. No, they've put an invisible ceiling there. Creamy! Got it! I think it's interesting to hear, though, about, like, other things that people just kind of don't like for unknown reasons. Really, because you never really know, right? And, like, everybody's kind of a little bit different. There's, like, certain things that'll bother everyone. So it is kind of just interesting to see why certain things bother people. You can hit things and make it fall, but it's really, sadly, Brodo, just a kind of situation of where's the hitbox at? And trying to get the hitbox to kind of wedge weirdly. Because especially in older games, it's very rare for something to actually be round. It's usually more like a very, more like a 20-sided die. Granted, it's probably more like a 100-sided die. But it's still, you're more likely dealing with a die than you are an actual ball, right? So it's just kind of finding the correct angle where that goes through. And figuring out exactly, like, where can I wedge it? Can I get that correct angle? Can you go fast enough? So this is also kind of a thing. The way hitboxes work in games... typically, this is not always the case. Some of them have kind of checks to stop the physics from going weird. But physics are determined on a frame-by-frame basis. So higher frame rate will usually mean better physics. Or more accurate physics. Not necessarily better, but more accurate. But these games, typically, the original capped out at like 30, and I think I'm getting 60 because of how the emulator handles it. But typically it's only getting like, even maybe only like 28 FPS. So if you can hit things between those frames, they won't register. So if you go at a high enough speed, you hit the wall just right, you can kind of skip past that stuff. But it's all programmed like a custom engine for PS2, so it gets really hard to say like what specific I am completely wedged. Like what it specifically is expecting to do at certain times, at certain collisions, all that stuff. Yeah, that's how like a lot of out of bounds glitches and stuff work in a lot of games, is they you hit a wall between frames or at a high enough speed and it doesn't have a check to keep you back in. Like a lot of good physics games now will actually have a check for if you're hitting something and if you've gone through it, and it'll use the math of that to push you back up where you're not going through it, which is also why in something like I think a good example would be any of like the Half-Life games. You know how you hear that crunch noise? That in anything that's in Source Engine when things are intercepting? It's because they're trying to push themselves back out, and every time they do it, it's colliding. Most things just have a cooldown on the sound to avoid it doing that crunch noise. Source doesn't, for whatever reason. But that crunch sound is a good representation of how physics are trying to keep things separated. But basically, it kind of like rounds and goes, okay, well, this is close to this edge, push it out that way. Katamari was fairly... I would say Katamari was fairly niche for... I'd say it was pretty niche. Actually, forever, really. Which is funny, because it actually had, like, interesting references in at least one very popular cartoon, which was Chowder. Chowder's very first episode actually has a Katamari Damacy reference in it. Like, the very first episode, Grubblegum, is just entirely Katamari Damacy themed. The whole city the city of Marzipan, the god that carries the city on its back, is based on the King of All Cosmos. It's just really funny to kind of see those little things. But Katamari Damacy specifically was a video game that in around 2005 was in PlayStation Magazine before it came over to the States, in a section that was listed as games that would never make it in the US. And it was Katamari Damacy and Bobo 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 Bobo. Those were the two that were there. Bobo got a cartoon that worked well, and then Bobo had a cartoon that made it to the States, and it was really weird and strange, and Katamari also got in there. I bought Katamari New for I think Katamari New was $15 when I got it, and I think Tulip was the one that was $5 when I got it. But no, Katamari has been my happy place forever, like literally forever, Brodo. That's where the cowbear comes from. That has been my mascot over here. Oh no, that manga is completely fucked up and weird. So I am by no means surprised that it was not your cup of tea. It's also kind of a product of its time. Like, it's early 2000s stuff, you know?
Oh, there's Top Shell Island already.
It could always be worse, OBC. It could always be Ultimate Muscle.
That huge guy.
Ultimate Muscle is a very concerning one. Which just got a re-release, and it's extremely racist! No, they just brought it back. I'm like, did they fix the racism? Nope! They kept it. Like, they're doing a revival and a retelling. They're like, yeah, let's make it still racist. Rolling up chalk drawings, I think, might be one of my favorite moments in Katamari. Like, just as an instance of rolling up something and going, wait, I can roll that up? The chalk drawings are, I think, the very first WTF moment in Katamari. Everything else kind of makes sense. My eyes are drying out and I am displeased. I just need you all to know this. Give me the katana. The crowns are very weird in this one, because the crowns are not, like, spots where crowns would be. Like, there was just one on a squash. Why? Why do these toy dogs all have one? Yeah, you are a bit of an odd one, OBC. You're an odd one, Mr. C. Valid. Rat. My TikTok continues to just be weird clips, y'all, weird clips y'all take of my streams. There's a shockingly small amount of crowns up here. Ow. High speed and then hit that small child right at the bottom. Meow.
These crowns are so cruel because you can see them, just barely. Yeah, I'll come back for that one. And that one. I missed the Prince Hop. The Prince Hop is one of my favorite abilities. Bring it back. I say bring it back as though I'm not playing the very first Katamari right now. Yeah. Give me all the stuff. I can't get that crown yet. I don't know which children have the crowns. I must take all of them. Yow! Okay, present Mike. Nee. Ooh, stop that!
Detention for you! Detention!
I was gonna say, wait, there's a giant crown here I need to get yet. And one there. There's one over here. Come on. Come on. I can't roll it up for whatever reason. I wasted time. Oh! Oh! Trash King. Take the giraffe's crown. I have no idea how many crowns there are, but 93 is not a bad score. 93 is not a bad score at all. There's probably 100. I am just gonna wait and take my drink. It's too bad you can't like set it to be like you can't like find a way to remote control it, OBC. Make your life easier. What you need is like some sort of like solar powered switch. Like, or just a light sensor. Wow. Okay, so there's like 107. 80% or above. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da.
Oh, I feel it.
I feel it.
I feel the
I feel the cosmos.
back on top. So romantic.
So romantic. I want to take a second to see what the achievements are for this. Like, I'm gonna open up the Retro Achievements website, and we're gonna see what do we get. What are our trophies here? So there are 130 trophies. And I'm gonna hide the ones we've done. So make a star, make a star, make a star. Those are fine. Those are obvious. Get to a certain. Get the holy cow in Taurus. Get the Kintaro bear in Ursa Major. Get exactly 10 meters on the North Star. Damn. Obtain. Collect everything from each one of the categories. Those are all separate ones. Is that where we've narrowed most of this down? Because that is a lot of categories. Yeah, that is it. So it's just that and then all the... But still, that is a really nice way to go about it. Hey, cannibal. Ow. Oh, bo. Can I turn up the fan, or is that going to be annoying for the mic? Awesome, it's not picking up. I wanted to be able to turn up the fan, just like, I don't want it to pick up on the mic with the new settings, because I don't have a noise filter anymore. Which also does mean, though, that there's a chance you'll hear cats occasionally on the mic, which is something I wanted to add. The alcohol may be setting off my acid reflux, and I'm not a fan of this. Got the money. They're not fat, they're short. Do. Oh yeah, no, there's so much charm in this game and love in the series. The game kind of lost its way, I think, like, enjoyment of the story-wise. Once Keita Takahashi no longer worked on the titles, he worked on 1 and 2. But the later titles are still decent for the most part, but they really aren't story-wise. But the gameplay is still mostly there. I do think Touch My Katamari strayed too far from the light, though, which is why the game died for 12 years. But the music is one of the biggest charms on it. The first Katamari is from 2005. This one is from 2005. The second one is also 2005 or 2006. But yeah, they released one in 2012, which was Touch My Katamari. Or no, 2011, which is Touch My Katamari for the Vita. And then never again. They did release Katamari Damacy Rolling live earlier this year, which I think it was the good sign, and then they're releasing one in 2 months. So for what it's worth, obviously, a lot of PS2 games and PS1 games had a 6-month turnaround. So it's not unheard of for that to happen, especially when a lot of the same assets are being used between the titles. Because DLC wasn't really a thing, where nowadays that stuff would typically just be DLC for extra story. So you would end up with a lot of like super padded sequels with a lot of empty area that use the same assets and stuff. But yeah, no, 6-month turnaround was actually pretty typical. Like, let's see. Hey Google, when did Crash Bandicoot 1 release? Hey Google, when did Crash Bandicoot 2 release? So less than a year on that. So yeah, that's kind of the thing, is like the turnaround on titles was usually pretty quick, especially when you don't have like voice acting really that you got to worry about. That's usually one of the big things that'll like really hinder development, is usually just getting the voice acting and having the sounds and all that. Oh, you didn't hear any of it? So it was 96 and 90. It was December 96 and then October 97. So, like, with Crash Bandicoot, right? So, but let's see. Hey Google, when did Katamari Damacy release? Hey Google, when did Katamari Damacy originally release? Hey Google, when did We Love Katamari originally release? Okay, so it was December 2004 and then July 2005. So 7 months. I was pretty close. They were in separate years, but it was 7 months difference. No, 8 months. July is the 7th month, so 8 months. But yeah, no, Katamari Damacy had a pretty quick turnaround. But it's also worth noting, like, a lot of it. See, this is why I only watch streams with headphones on, Dragon. Here's where you go. You do, like, hey Siri, call mom. Hey Siri, play Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. Hey Alexa, play Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. Oh, I love it. Free me! I like the occasional English speaker in the audience. Like that one was just, what's happening? Oh yeah. Do like, hey Siri, volume at 100%. Hey Siri, play Baby Metal. Hey Alexa, volume at 100%. Hey Alexa, play Miley Cyrus. See, what you really do, what you do to be mean is you do like, hey Siri, set an alarm for 10 minutes. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 20 minutes. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 30 minutes. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 40 minutes. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 50 minutes. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 60 minutes. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 70 minutes. That'll teach people to use iPhones. See, it's the iPhone people I want to get at. Honestly though, genuinely, every phone assistant or smart device assistant for the whole talk thing should allow you to change its name. Yes, Fear. Hi. Ugh. One of my favorite ones, actually, recently, OBC, was, there was somebody who was, like, sending text to their partner through their home device or whatever, and they sent avocado emojis, and it was like, it said avadaco, like, it just screwed up whatever it was reading. That's amazing, Clue. But yeah, they should allow you to change the name for a lot of reasons, but mainly, like, if you're in a household that has a similar name by chance. Because I know there are people named Siri, which is also, like, why would you, like, let people change it off of that? Obviously, Alexa is one that's going to pop up as well. I'm less worried about, like, the Google Assistant, right? Because that at least is just, like, not really a name of a person. So yeah, it's funny. The one that would have let you, if Dragon is right that Google used to let you, the only one that let you is the one that didn't really need to. I have a very fluffy boy on me.
You want to say hi? You want to tell them you're smelly? Because you're really bad at grooming? Smelly boy. Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? You're very cute though. Just smelly. Oh, that's good to know. I still think it should be... I mean, I guess they kind of needed to, probably, because they got a lot of complaints like, that's my daughter's name. Like, oh. Google just has voices.
Oh, I see it. I see the rocket. Hey, Michiro, that's where Dad is.
Machiro.
We'll
Machiro.
be seeing your father soon, children.
Hold off! Hold off! I think the thing that gets me in regards to, like, Cortana and Moru is the fact that, like, it was a third-party game that they're taking that character from that they own the rights to. Like, it's just such a dick move for them to have that as the name. I get the idea of using it, but it's like, it's not their creation, and I hate that. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but it was why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless. Okay, we only get one bear. One bear, everybody. And it's very grainy visual appeal. I will always choose the bear. They give great hugs. Oh. That bear right there is the hardest one to get. Right there, that giant one that the girl is riding on. That's the Kentaro bear. I'm getting my butt handed to me over here though. Oh my god! Hey Larmouth. Oh my god. Sorry. I weaved through those little bears and I forgot about this spot. Yeah, I know. I did a bad job. Let me go again. Do do do.
Oh, I feel it.
I feel the cosmos.
Ursa Major came wandering back.
Rawr. See, those audio lines aren't in the remaster, and I'm still so mad at them for that. Like, I understand not getting some things right, but the cutscenes, you need to give us language options. The fact they didn't give language options is so sad. You know what? I could go for some tomato soup, obviously, so I'm voting tomato soup. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that, Snow. I'm at soup! What do you mean you're at soup? Oh, and there's the present as well. I forgot there was a present in this level. Help! Help! Fine. Gonna be real, don't think I've ever rolled up those color TVs that were on that rooftop, like, ever. Oh, God, keep him away. Honestly, I think we're doing decent on the side, on like the rate of growth on this Katamari. I gotta be careful because of that guy. Where's the present? I think they're on a path going around the entire map. Yep. Got it. No, bear sign. No. Good choice, Amaru. Got the superhero scarf though. Best item in the first game. Oh. Game. You know what's sad is I have no Katamari game over. But they haven't really given me a good like option for a game over for Katamari. Because it's always mini games and I can't really do anything for that. Now what would be really cool is if I had some sort of like ability to play like a mini game on stream if game over redeem was done, which I guess theoretically I could do with if I do get my overlay into Godot like I want to. Or Godot. However they pronounce it. Like I could totally like make it so like, oh, this has happened, so now I need to click these points. Oh god, I just realized. Because normally what I do is I play in kind of a preview window, but I could theoretically make pop-ups in a gameplay window that I have to click on to, oh god. Oh no. I could actually make it so it requires me to actually click on the stream and click things. So if you guys do pop-ups, I would have to manually click and close the pop-up windows. God, that would be cursed. do 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 do. Ah. Yeah, in theory, but it is something that I would like to, like, what the hope is that if I can, assuming a lot of this starts going in a more positive direction with streaming and things like that, because like money's gonna be really tight next month, and I'm fully aware of it because like I can't find a new sponsorship, which is already a very concerning thing because I've been paying bills with sponsorships. But hopefully with the new model and stuff, when that rolls out later this month, that'll help with channel growth, which might hopefully see some more income and things like that, which will hopefully take some stress off. And if it takes some stress off, then hopefully I can start doing some game dev stuff. I finally found out how to do proper game capture through Godot, if I am to use that method. I can apparently use Spout, for those who know what Spout is, in order to capture it, which will allow me to do my special effects and stuff that I do now. Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking I would think of that OBC as like an epic card. Like one of the very rare cards that don't pop up very often, you know. But it could also be funny during like a support-a-thon or whatever, if I were to do that, but it was like every time a sub happened, like every gift sub would cause a pop-up on screen that I have to close out. Would be actually kind of hilarious. Boop, 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 The only thing that I think would suck with that is that I think it'd be very hard for me to do any of that type of overlay stuff, like editing live. Unless I had set streams where I say like, hey, all my interactivity isn't gonna work because I'm working on it. No, there's questions in there. But I would really like to start switching my stream into more of an actual full-on interactive experience rather than having to necessarily go through Streamloots itself. Streamloots is something I'm not getting rid of though, because I think the method of support there is a lot of fun. But I would like I would like to have more power over the interactions I create. So combining Mix It Up and Streamloots to send WebSocket stuff over and things like that would still be very advantageous. But then that also could, in theory, get me on the correct path to do cooler stuff. Like the Katamari-inspired game I still want to do. Because what's nice is the game I want to do is different enough in gameplay concept that even with a new Katamari Damacy coming out, tapping into that vibe is not a bad idea, you know? I'd name the game Moss, but I think that's already taken by a mouse. My eyes are drying out. I'm not here for that. This is the thing with my allergies lately. It's not that I'm necessarily like my throat is scratchy because of it. But the problem is that my eyes have been drier than ever, and eye drops have never really worked for me very well. I don't know why they don't really work for me, but it tends to just make me annoyed that I now have eye drops in my eye. Mossing around. Mossing around is not a bad name, actually. Keep that in the brain space. Or mossing about. Stop that! But yeah, no, Sorry, I forgot about the sign of the person dressed up as one of the cousins. I just needed to take a second to admire it. Let me up. Let me up. Thank you. Have a good one, OBC. But yeah, now that I know a proper method to do video capture, which is what I need to do in order to do like my game capture stuff, in order for me to like play effects on it, I needed a way in Godot, to actually like capture it fully. And the way to capture it, I now know what it is, which means I can do it, which means I can now capture and manipulate games in real time inside the program, which if I can get it to capture the source correctly, I would be able to stream and manipulate and make my streams more interactive than ever. So, hopefully. What do you mean, Amber? I'm a little confused on what you're saying. I understand, yes, the terrarium stuff, but I don't know what you mean by a random owner gives gifts to help with gameplay. I need more information because I'm not sure I'm following. That is the exact sound I expected Clown to make. Burr, 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 burr. That was kind of a funny spot to get stuck. Like, I could roll backwards even though I was more than halfway through, like, but I couldn't roll forward. Oi! Brr, brr. Oh, so you're saying like, yeah, in theory, there could be a whole bunch of randomized stuff too. What I'd like to do is also allow for like Twitch interactivity and stuff in it without like any cut, but if you're streaming and you've got a connection and somebody drops, say, like 100 bits, it could summon an item, which I think would be a really cool way to just kind of help things. Like, let the community influence the game a bit, you know? Hey, there's a lot of thoughts I have for that concept, but I need to focus just mainly on getting my stream better and overlay, and there's just a lot I need to do. A lot. But first things first is getting my model working. It's mostly animated. I gotta work on the face, which is my goal for tomorrow. I've also got to remember to upload VODs, because I have now officially uploaded every single VOD I have onto YouTube. So if I don't upload VODs tomorrow, then I'm going to miss my thing. So I'm a little bit behind on that. But hopefully I can get all that sorted. But tomorrow my goal is to work on animating the mouth movements of my new model. So that's a thing.
Here's the bus to the space center.
I'm very tired.
Okay.
Okay. I do think we definitely need to play more Katamari on stream over the coming days and whatnot, especially this first one. Work on getting some of the achievements and stuff and finish this one out while I also work on the other one. But I am going to call it because drinking and tired and dry eyes are kind of killing me right now, so I think it's a good spot to end. But that was a lot of fun. I had an absolute blast playing today, and I really appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out, because it does mean so much, especially on the afternoon streams, which usually don't do this well. This stream has done better than my morning ones have lately, so just a huge thank you to everybody for that. It does mean an absolute ton, so I appreciate y'all. I am going to raid out, though. I am going to go over to... let's go bug... I don't really care to raid Hollow Knight, so I'm kind of like looking like, I am going to send you over to... let's go get Grimalkin. Raid. Grimalkin. That's that. Let me double check something really quick. They don't have pronouns listed anywhere, so I'm gonna go with they. So go give them some appreciation. They are doing an art stream right now. They are a very kind individual, and I'm sure they'll be happy to have you. And I thank you all so much for hanging out today. Just whatever you do tonight, just remember, hey Siri, play Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. I'll catch y'all next time. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
感じる。コスモを感じるわ。